that beige column? Sentence frames. Yes, ma'am. Do those sentence frames meaningfully build into this exact lesson? They do. And I do honor the life of a teacher. And in the time where we don't yet trust that Benchmark is going to save us a bunch of time, I totally understand why these lessons look like too much reading. But imagine that really your only job might be to just scan these lessons, and you can get them at home, you can get them from Cabo where you're going to go, or Arizona, or wherever your family is who's been dying to see you for a long time, or to spend time with you where you're not grading papers or grouchy or tired. Remember the teacher with the cars. And so that where we save time in other areas, we might save time for looking here, and all these great scaffolds that support you. In Adelante, this piece of integrated ELD is in that SLD component. And so you have to have two manuals sitting next to each other and see how SLD builds into these lessons. Okay. So those can help you up here. Now, I didn't have enough time to read these before I jumped into the lesson, so I don't know if I picked from here or not. But from my own experience, I picked the types of sentence frames that would help my students have the kind of discussion I needed to have about this. All right, now we're going to do something else. So people always ask me, okay, what's your flow of the day? It just depends on my students, okay? Are we ready for more right now? You aren't, I can tell by looking at you. So, it's like when I came to the hotel the other night, he said, oh my gosh, ma'am, you look tired. And I was like, just get me the key to the room, please. Okay. So I don't know if people are trying to say that out of kindness or care, or it's just a thing you shouldn't say to someone.
It doesn't help.
It's never helpful. It's like, you're right, I'm exhausted and I look hideous as a result. Thank you. I'm so grateful for your care. All right. So what I want to show you right now is what I would do now. Okay? This begins to show you some cool stuff. I haven't shown it to you all yet. We might have to have some partners. So I'm going to give favorites to teachers. You're 1, you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, perfect, 10.
Oh, we're partners.
10.
Oh, good.
Okay. Admin in the back. You can just kind of move around and see what everybody's seeing. What I have done for y'all is, while I was sitting over here and totally not being a good listener to you at all, no, I was not. I really wasn't. I'm actually a very good listener. But I really, really got excited about showing you one of the cool things about this program. So now I can tell my students we are done. Could I have left that lesson after paragraph number 2? Sure could have. I sure could have. Okay? So here's what I want to do. I want everybody to get out their device, and I want you to go to this address. https://ba.eec. It's not dot, it's dash. Benchmark. Don't try going into your... Don't try going through Clever. You're going to come to my demo account because now y'all are my students. Okay? So you can imagine that at any time of day when your students start to feel to you like we're ready for something else, okay? You please do not continue in your reading mini lesson. If you have covered the main pieces, now what you'll notice is I didn't even close that lesson. I had not come back and talked about key details yet, which I need to. Okay, but watch when I do it. And I always close my lessons, always, because I want to focus my students' thinking. So now I'm inviting all of you. I gave you numbers. Go ahead and jump online. What you're going to do is once you get to this address, you should find a place to put in a username. The username correlates with your number. Do you remember your number? Hopefully. 10. Okay. Yeah, you both. Yep. 10, 9.
You don't have it if I ask for it.
Oh.
You can look on if you want.
She gave me a number. She can use mine.
It's really cool. You're gonna want to see it. Okay. It also starts to answer questions about what can we do in RSP, because by the way, you can have a list, your students that you serve, rostered to you as well. They just will have to have an additional login and password.
Oh, so they'll have two different.
Correct. If you're gonna be doing any kind of pull-out environments anywhere, and I have heard there's pull-out, push-in, when they're being pulled out, I would give her their own login information, because then she can be assigning separate material to the child and not having to rely on the communication back and forth between the teacher. It's not that we can't rely on them, it's just that it's more time and coordination, and so it's just something to work on with Janice and Jason.
Okay. Okay.
Separate logins.
Is that an underscore or?
It's an underscore. It's an underscore, and the password is password, all lowercase.
Okay.
BC underscore and then your number, and then it is your password. Your students have lots of cute, clever ways to log in. But right now, what I'm allowing you to see is that right about then, I felt like my students were pretty done. We're ready to go do something else. So I'm gonna tell them, okay, everybody, it's time to go back, pull out your devices, set your annotations to the side, and then I would like you to go in and work on, are we good? Bad?
Password?
Just password lowercase.
BC underscore.
Oh, there's a dash between BA and BEC.
You said underscore.
There,
What's the difference in the address?
Oh, different.
Password.
Oh, password.
Yep, you just type word now. You'll be good. Yep.
Thank you.
So now you see what students see. Click on